Well, it's the 1st of October here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and wherever you are in the South and in the rest of the country to a certain extent, we're at that perfect window for planting garlic. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I do that and give you some tips. This is garlic that's from my garden from last year. This one's kind of interesting because I left it in the ground just a little bit too long. You can see how the bulb is starting to crack open a little bit. But all we do to plant the garlic is we remove the cloves, and one of the things that I recommend is to leave the skin on the cloves. It tends to help with the disease control and that sort of thing. And another thing that you can do is you take the garlic apart, watch for what we call bulblets that are on the base of the garlic. They're golden color. Some of these are a little darker because they're dirty, but they're generally golden color. These can be planted at the same time here in the fall, just under the soil, about the same depth as the length of this bulblet, and you'll get a solid bulb. Not the garlic won't be divided into cloves this first growing season. That solid one then will grow into a regular bulb the following year. You can eat the solid bulb, but if you wait till the next year, you'll get more garlic. And as you can see, I saved, this is what I saved just from my last crop. So you divide the cloves. It doesn't matter how large they are, except for one thing: the larger the cloves that you plant, the larger the stem and the plant and the overall garlic bulb will be. Now here's what these little bulblets look like. Here's one that is still attached. They'll be attached at the bottom of the clove. Keep those, or you can leave them in the garden. If you leave them in the garden strode around, they will germinate, come up in the fall, and become tasty garlic for you later on. Very easy plant to grow. I highly recommend it because garlic is a good food, highly nutritious, but it's also a herb. It has very strong herbal qualities, fights disease, antioxidant. It's a great plant. Even if you're allergic to garlic, and some people are allergic to garlic and onions, I recommend growing garlic because you can turn it into one of the nicest and most efficient pest controls, organic pest controls in the garden. It's called garlic pepper tea. And in another segment, I'll explain to you how to make that garlic pepper tea. For now, let's get the garlic planted.